God, the men you put on this earth to hunt and provide are posting songs on their Instagram stories. Men are not allowed to post on Instagram, or they're definitely not allowed to post songs on Instagram stories. Oh no, they must go out and hunt. Go catch that leaf. I don't know. We have Instagram now. Times have changed. I don't understand why men are being called out for using Instagram instead of hunting. That's such a strange thing to do. Hey Spuds, how's it going? It's Jamie. Welcome back to another video, your first video on the channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here. And today we are looking at Pointlessly Gendered. Oh yes, this is a regular on the channel. Do I like? Yes, I like. I like laughing at the pointlessly gendered things. They can be frustrating. Some of the stuff is so strange. You're like, why? Who decided to spend money making this, and then who decides to spend money buying it? But anyway, we're looking today at the things that are pointlessly, ridiculously, and just so unnecessarily gendered. Yay. And on the topic of pointlessly gendered, I once nearly got scammed by a fake email, a very convincing fake email, by a very large company who is responsible for making a lot of pointlessly gendered products, or selling a lot of pointlessly gendered products. I'm sure we can all think of who that might be. Fake email was sent around, it looked very believable, and I was like, somebody's bought something on my account. No, scam. They were trying to scam me, and I nearly fell for it, but I didn't. I feel like we can all relate to attempted scams, and if you are somebody that can, then stick around for this next little chat, because I'm going to talk to you about today's video sponsor, Aura. Aura is there to protect you from hackers and scammers and keep your internet browsings private. And also protect your devices from viruses, malware, spyware, and more. It will scan the dark web, looking for your emails, passwords, social security, and pop you an email if anything comes up. You'll get real-time alerts if there's any suspicious credit or loan inquiries. And it will reduce those pesky robocalls that we all hate by removing your information when websites make it public. It also has a VPN keeping your browsing anonymous and your personal info safe and encrypted. You can also restrict certain apps, set screen time limits and focus time to help protect kids when using the internet. And super handy if you're anything like me and you have a difficult time remembering the 1001 passwords that you seem to need to know now that are all very complicated. Aura has a very useful password manager that lets you store and access your online passwords conveniently and securely. You might already have an app that does one of the things just mentioned. You might have multiple apps that does one thing each that has just been mentioned, but Aura allows you to do everything under one app, meaning you don't have to download and pay for 7 different services. So let Aura do the hard work and keep you safe online. You can sign up using my link aura.com/Jammidodger and get a 14-day free trial. The link is also in the description box, or you can scan this very handy QR code. Thank you for listening. Now on to Pointlessly Gendered. Ooh. Dude wipes. Mint chill. See, I've reacted to dude wipes before. What are they for? Flushable wipes. See, I heard flushable wipes mean that, yeah, you can technically flush them and they won't block your toilet, but you shouldn't flush them still, right? That's what I've heard about, like, flushable wipes. I don't know if this counts in this case. Wipes for dudes. Wipes for dudes' butts? I don't know. They're extra large. I thought that these were for, like, wiping your butt. And the idea of mint chill does not appeal to me. So that's why I wanted to include the dude wipes again. Another, like, dude wipes, and then also mint chill. If they're meant to wipe somewhere else, let me know. I could have just got this very wrong. It's mostly because they say flushable. Why would you need, like, a face wipe to be flushable? Me during my French exam wondering what is the gender of a washing machine. Me on language learning apps, just like, I got it right, except I didn't remember the gender of pizza. Prayers and promises for men. Just for men. That is why this Prayers and Promises book is made black and leather to appeal to the manly men who want to go out and hunt and provide instead of posting songs on their Instagram stories. Sorry, that went on a bit. How do Prayers and Promises for men differ to just prayers and promises? I see a lot of this. Like, there's a lot of prayer books and Bibles and things that are separated very strongly into, like, boys and girls, men and women, and they're, like, pink and flowery or, like, leathery and animals. I don't know. It's interesting, and I don't know what the difference is. Man flow yoga. Floga. Here are 5 reasons every man should follow a man flow yoga routine. Strength-based yoga. No spirituality. Just for men. Spirituality is not for men. That is why you should not post songs on your Instagram. Too spiritual. So to make yoga appeal to men, they were like, let's make it sound strong. Yeah, it's all based on your muscles and there's no spiritualness. Interesting. thing. I feel like we should be making things as they are more accessible for anybody and breaking down the stigma in people of certain genders doing certain activities, rather than reshaping those activities to fit in with a stereotype and to like almost give in to the stigma and be like, oh, okay, this is stigmatized. So like it's basically like saying, oh, men don't want to do yoga because spirituality is seen as like a bad thing for men to do. This is what I'm assuming based on this ad, not what I'm saying at all. I don't believe that. And so therefore, instead of encouraging men that it's okay to be spiritual and there's nothing wrong with that and breaking down that stigma, instead we're going to change yoga. We're going to make it not spiritual. We're going to do a non-spiritual type of yoga. I don't know anything about yoga, but just the fact that it's like, ah, yes, to make this appeal to men, we have to take out this element of this thing, rather than just saying, hey men, it's okay to do this thing with this element. Ugh. PS for men, 10 pocket tissues. Are they extra large? PS for men. That's like saying, oh, you've already picked this up and you want to buy it, but oh wait, excuse me, this is just for men. So if you're not a man, then you can't buy these. That's what it feels like. Men's tea. Men's tea. Only for men. It's not actually a drink, it's just testosterone, because that is what man tea is. Men be like, where is the ketchup? Okay. Men also be like, sniper in that building 400 yards out past the trees. Is that not just having more attention on something that you're super invested in? I don't think that's a specific man thing. What goes first, the milk or the cereal? Milk. Woman, milk man, milk Canadian, cereal woman, cereal man, cereal Canadian. The three genders, woman, man, Canadian. What are you? I don't understand. Why is this split into men, women, Canadian? Why is it split into men and women and then the Canada one just adds an extra layer of confusion? Why not just say what goes first, milk or cereal? Milk, cereal. That's all you need, right? Right? It's cereal, by the way. You know how much cereal you want to eat, but then you don't know how much milk you need for that cereal, so you need to do the cereal first and then add the milk so you have the right amount, because what if you pour too much milk and then you end up with like a massive bowl of cereal? That's no good. Boy, a silly little noisemaker covered in dirt. Girl, a giggle wrapped in sunshine and glitter. I've seen very similar ones. Wow. It's almost like saying, oh, you don't want boys, they're dirty noisemakers, but girls, oh, they're a cute little giggle, they're all sunshiny and glittery. It's so weird. If I saw this in anybody's house, I'm leaving. I mean, I might. Let's raise kids telling them exactly what they are based on this one little thing about them. Oh, you're a boy? Okay, well, that means you need to be noisy and silly and dirty. Oh, you're a girl? Oh, okay, well, you're a bit more delicate. You giggle and you're bright and happy and glittery. I hate it. Gas is like $5 a gallon here. As a man, why are you driving a small car? What's gender got to do with the size of your car? See, sports cars are quite small, in my opinion. Sports cars are small cars. They are on the smaller end of the car size scale, and they are typically seen as like a man's thing. Oh yeah, men and their sports cars. So this just kind of goes against that stereotype. So what is it? Do men drive sports cars, or do they drive big cars, or do they drive both? And then is a sports car a small car? So why are you saying men can't drive a small car? Drive whatever car you want. Oh my god. New extreme wax. Wet effect. Wet effect wax. That sounds interesting. Male fragrance. Okay. So this isn't even just like wax for men. This is wax with a male fragrance. What is that? I would not want to open that. That is very strange. No thank you. Goodbye. Shame to see a grown man slamming a girl drink and then posting for all to see. Loss of self-respect. A girl drink? Yeah, what is a girl drink? We're really policing what people drink now, huh? The drink in the video is of course bad to drink, but I do wonder what else you consider a girl drink. Just based on observation, any type of chocolate or brightly coloured martini, any drink with a colour or the word beach in its name. It is just marketing. Bars are just trying to appeal to all. Yeah, like let's stop gendering drinks and let all drinks appeal to all people, and you pick the drink based on what flavour you want and alcohol that you like the taste of, blah blah blah, rather than being, if I'm man, I need to go for this very plain, boring, masculine looking one, but as a woman, you would go for this brightly pink coloured tropical one. I don't know. There's no such thing as a girl drink. It's just like the cars. Drive whatever car you want. The size is not dependent on your gender. Drink whatever drink you want to drink. The colour, the glass it comes in, the flavour is not dependent on your gender. Yay. Why isn't a bachelor's degree for women called a bachelorette's degree? Let's just assume that was a joke. Okay. Wedding planning observer on a beer glass. This is my wedding planning glass on a stemless wine glass, because we all know that no man in the history of ever actually helps plan the wedding. They just all sit there and don't give a shit whilst they drink their beer. What is the male equivalent for flowers? Flowers. Okay, ladies, a storage solution for all those cups. Only ladies have cups, so only ladies need a storage solution for all their cups. We all know this. It is fact. Like, literally, a storage solution for all those cups. You didn't need to say, okay, ladies. Do men and non-binary people not drink out of... These are like coffee flasks? That's the other thing about pointlessly gendered. Where are the things for non-binary people? Where are they? They're never included in anything. We got very close with the milk cereal one with man, woman, Canadian. But where is non-binary in all of this? Man tin, leads, screws, and other pointless stuff I must keep in my pointlessly gendered tin. Oh yeah. Having a poo. Having a poo, official government guide. I looked over this recently with OT, but I wanted to share it here. Male method, choose appropriate reading material. You gotta have your newspaper, I don't know. Let everyone know where you are going using metaphors. Yes. Pull pants to ankles, sit down and fart audibly whilst waiting for action. Sigh loudly once battle commences. Female method, sneak off discreetly. Check mirror on way in case you look thinner than early. Ew. Neatly place paper in bowl to muffle noise and sit down. Or squat if not your own loo. I thought women didn't poop. I thought that was the whole thing. That's the differences between men and women, right? Men poop, women don't poop. Women never poop. The idea is that men, you are allowed to poo loudly and proudly and talk about it and I don't know what else. But women, no, you have to pretend like you don't have to shit. It's the official government guide thing for me. Just ridiculous. Just go poo. Everybody poos. Do you use your umbrella often? When I first moved to the UK, I would use my umbrella all of the time, but recently I realised that lately I always end up just putting on my waterproof coat and I go outdoors if it's raining, or I just stay indoors until the weather is slightly better, because we either get a light rain where my waterproof coat is enough, or it's raining a lot but it's also windy and the winds make my umbrella unusable. Mate, where were the full stops and the commas? Do you use your umbrella quite often? I mean, umbrellas are for women, aren't they? Who the hell said umbrellas are for women? I've never heard that before. People are just like picking random things now and going, oh, I've just decided today, right now, this second, that thing is for men or that thing is for women. Weird. Feminine care. No. Taco kits. No. Terrible. A perfect destination for signature surfaces. Toilet door signs with little hearts on. One's got the heart in the right place. That's where your heart should be. And then the heart is in the head. That's not anatomically correct. I don't think that that's healthy. For those who think from heart and for those who think from mind. Is this trying to say that women think from their heart and men think from their mind? Because it's still a heart. It doesn't matter where the heart is. The thought is still coming from the heart. That doesn't work. It's weirdly gendered, but then also just doesn't make sense, because if you're trying to say that men think from the mind, there should be a brain in their head, not a heart, because actually having the heart in the head is more like saying they think from the heart. Unless they're saying that men think from the heart and women think from the mind, so they put the heart in the right place for the woman. This is just very confusing. Oh my goodness. Every day I see more grown adult men use emojis. There is no excuse for this. Emojis are for children and women. Do you think your great-grandfather would have been caught dead using emojis if the internet existed back then? Have some self-respect, for God's sake. Yeah, probably would have. It's part of language now to use emojis. It must be very sad to deny yourself the use of emojis because you're so fragile in your masculinity. That is a very odd position to come from. You go live your emojiless life in your little bubble of fragile masculinity whilst everybody else can just happily use emojis, because anybody can use emojis. Yay. Getting him a cake in general is funny to me. He's a grown man. What's so far this episode? Grown men can't have cake, small cars, use emojis, use umbrellas, think from their heart, cup storage, can't have cup storage, can't plan your wedding. Oh, and you can't post songs on Instagram. But you can wipe your butt with mint chill dude wipes. Wow. On that note, that's the end of the video. Yay! What do we think? Did you like the video? Go leave your comments down below if you did. Think about giving it a like and subscribing, but no pressure. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure I'll be back in the very near future with another installment of Pointlessly Gendered. I lost the train of thought from my outro. That was going so well. Bye!